Stay right here. Stay in this dream. Don't wake up, we gotta know. The clock hits 12 and my feet start to drag. Heavy on my shoulders like a weighted bag. The office lights flicker, then they finally fade. Thinking about the choices that I recently made. My soul feeling empty like a hollowed out shell. Living in the rhythm of this corporate bell. The noise in the city is a constant scream, distorting the vision of my original dream. The emails are piling and the phone won't rest. I feel the cold pressure sitting tight in my chest. Staring at the screen till my eyes go red. Replaying every word that the manager said. Walking to the garage where the silence is loud. Trying to escape from the ghost of the crowd. Keys in the ignition and I start the flow. Where I'm headed next only I really know. Just a tired man in a metal machine, leaving all the stress of the digital scene. Lost in the glow of the neon blue, finding a version of me that is true. The pressure is falling away from my skin. This is where the quiet finally begins. Oh, let the melody carry the weight. I'm feeling so light in this peaceful state. Under the purple, under the stars, healing the soul in the hidden scar. Adjusting the mirror as the city turns pink. The leather of the seat helps my body desync. One hand on the wheel, one hand on the breeze. Cruising through the valley with the natural ease. The smell of the rain on the midnight street. The hum of the tires is a beautiful beat. I reach for the dial and I turn up the bass. Watching all the neon just light up my face. A sip of cold water to freshen the mind, leaving every worry and the shadow behind. The dashboard is glowing like a spaceship deck. No more heavy chains hanging round my neck. The street lights are passing like a golden blur. Life is getting soft, just a low-grade purr. I see my reflection in the window glass, watching all the ghosts of the struggle just pass. I'm tuned to the frequency of the night. Everything is hazy, everything is right. Lost in the glow of the neon blue, finding the version of me that is true. The pressure is falling away from my skin. This is where the quiet finally begins. Oh, let the melody carry the weight. I'm feeling so light in this peaceful state. Under the purple, under the stars, healing the soul in the hidden scars. I'm just a neon and me. Finally I can breathe. Velvet silence, keep it drifting. Stay there, just drift. My shoes feel heavy on this hardwood floor. Don't wanna hear the city noise no more. The clock on the wall is a heavy weight. Left all my worries at the garden gate. My shoulders are tight from the daily race. I'm tired of seeing every plastic face. The phone keeps buzzing in my pocket sleeve, but I'm looking for a moment to finally leave. My soul's feeling empty like a dry canteen. Tired of the screen in the neon green. The boss man talking about a deadline soon. I'm just staring at the rising moon. Feet dragging slow like they're made of lead. Wishing I could just reset my head. The pressure in the air is a heavy cloud. The silence in here is getting really loud. I drop my keys on the wooden stand. The world is slipping through my tired hand. Finally home where the air feels still. Sitting on the edge of the windowsill. Let the peace wash over every tired bone. In the quiet kingdom on the velvet throne. No more rushing, no more gold to chase. Just the steady rhythm of this lonely space. I'm sinking down where the shadows grow. Watching all the heavy feelings go. The sofa is a cloud and I'm falling deep. Promises that keep are the ones for sleep. The TV is humming with the volume low, watching how the shadows on the ceiling go. Ice cubes clinking in a tall glass jar. I've traveled so long just to get this far. The fabric of the rug feels soft and cold, better than the stories that the world has told. One light burning in the corner dim. The water in the sink is at the very brim. Taking off the watch, let the time just fly. I don't need a reason or a wonder why. Cold air blowing from the kitchen vent. Every single dollar of my energy spent. I'm tasting the salt on a pretzel chip, taking my time with a slow, calm sip. The city is a ghost in the window pane. I'm finally dry from the pouring. Finally home where the air feels still, sitting on the edge of the windowsill. Let the peace wash over every tired bone, in a quiet kingdom on a velvet throne. No more rushing, no more goal to chase, just the steady rhythm of this lonely space. I'm sinking down where the shadows grow, watching all the heavy feelings go. Stay in the haze. That's real. That's exactly how I feel. Yeah. Stay. Stay. Night drive, windows cracked. Let the rhythm take it back, that's right. Hey, just a road in the silence, turning all that noise into peace. Let's go. The clock is ticking, but the soul is feeling empty. The city lights are flashing just to tempt me. My feet are dragging on the cold gray floor. I can't remember what I'm working for. The heavy pressure's hitting on my chest. I'm dreaming wide awake about some rest. My spine is aching from the daily grind. I'm leaving all the noise and stress behind. The boss is talking, but I close my ears. I've been running in this gear for years. My phone is buzzing with 1,000 tasks, but no one knows the man behind the mask. The fluorescent lights are burning out my eyes. I'm hungry for the dark and starry skies. I put my keys inside the ignition slide. Forget about the things that I am not. The world is heavy and the air is thin. I'm ready for the healing to begin. Now I'm drifting through the midnight blue, leaving every shadow that I knew. In this cabin where the music plays, I'm escaping from the static haze. Feel the engine hum a lullaby underneath the velvet purple sky. Just a road and my favorite song. This is where I finally belong. Finally belong. Yeah. I lean the seat back till it clicks just right. The dashboard glow is such a pretty sight. The steering wheel is cool beneath my palm. I'm breathing in the silence and the calm. I grab a snack from the plastic bag. No more hustling, no more lag. The scent of vanilla on the hanging tree. A private island just for me to be. I watch the raindrops racing on the glass. I let the ghosts of the morning pass. The bass is vibrating inside the door. I don't feel the aching anymore. I see a diner with a neon sign. Everything is moving just fine. A sip of water and a deep slow breath, ignoring all the talk of life and death. My thumb is scrolling through the Lofi beats, driving through these empty quiet streets. Oh, now I'm drifting through the midnight blue, leaving every shadow that I knew. In this cabin where the music plays, I'm escaping from the static haze. Feel the engine hum a lullaby underneath the velvet purple sky. Just the road and my favorite song. This is where I finally belong. Just the road.
So quiet now.
Yeah, we're home before we get there.
Midnight sanctuary.
The midnight sanctuary.
Let the day do.
Peace of mind. Yeah, another long one. Leave the world at the front door, man. Just the keys, the bass, and me. Let it burn real slow. Let's go. The heavy door clicks and the world stays outside. My shadow is the only one coming for the ride. Keys on the counter, a hollow metallic ring. Too tired to talk, too drained to even sing. My feet are dragging lit across the hardwood floor. Can't remember what I was even fighting for. The corporate grind left a bitter taste today. Watching my colors slowly fading into gray. My soul is feeling empty like a midnight train, trying to wash away the static and the strain. The city lights are flickering behind the blind, leaving all the deadlines and the noise behind. Shoulders feeling heavy from the weight of the week, searching for the silence that I'm desperate to seek. Untie the laces, let the pressure hit the ground. Finally home where there's no one else around, just the hum of the fridge and the ticking of the clock. Safe in my bubble, double turning every lock. Let the music take the weight off my chest tonight, bathed in the glow of the soft purple light, floating on the waves of the electric keys, finding my rhythm finally at ease. No more questions and no more demands. The peace is right here, resting in my hands. Sweet sanctuary in the lo-fi sound. Lost in the vibe, but I'm finally found. Yeah, I'm finally found. Yeah. The velvet sofa sinks and catches every bone. Master of a kingdom on a fabric throne. Reach for the remote, let the TV screen glow. Muted colors move and keep the volume low. A bowl of cold grapes, sweet against the tongue. Tasting the relief, now the day is finally done. The air is getting cool from the open window pane. Thirsty for the rhythm like a desert for the rain. The speaker cone is moving, breathing out the bass. I can feel the warmth as it brushes against my face. Ice cubes are clinking in the tall glass of tea. This is the only version that I'm happy to be. No suits and no ties, just a hoodie and some socks. Drifting past the pressure and the judging of the block. Sighs getting heavy as the melody descends. This is where the struggle of the city finally ends. The kick drum is a heartbeat, steady and so true. Everything is quiet, everything is new. Let the music take the weight off my chest tonight, bathed in the glow of the soft purple light, floating on the waves of the electric keys, finding my rhythm finally at ease. No more questions and no more demands. The peace is right here, resting in my hands. Sweet sanctuary in the lo-fi sound. Lost in the vibe, but I'm finally found. Yeah, finally found. Just me and the roads, stay in the loop, sleep well, city. No, haze drifts slow, let it slide, soft glow riding through the night. Yeah. Stay light. 420 live. Yeah. Keys turn slow in the heavy iron lock. Eyes locked tight on the ticking of the clock. Feet dragging heavy on the wooden floor. Soul feeling empty, couldn't take no more. Shoulders carrying the weight of the day. Watching all the colors slowly fade to gray. The city outside is a ghost in the blur. Thinking about the person that I used to were. My shadow on the wall looks tired and thin. Wondering when the quiet finally kicks in. Work shoes off, let them lay by the door. I don't wanna think about the grind anymore. Headspace cluttered like a dusty old shelf. Just trying to find a little piece of myself. Phone on silent, let the world just spin. Safe inside the walls where the peace begins. Breath coming slow, feeling light in the chest. Ready for the silence, ready for the rest. Finally home, where the light is low. Letting all the heavy burdens go. Safe in the haze of the midnight blue. Nothing left to say, nothing left to do. Just a soft glow in a quiet room. Watching all the inner peace start to bloom. Everything's easy, everything's right. Floating on the rhythm of the velvet night. Yeah, yeah, out sinks deep like a soft embrace. Neon light flickering across my face. Cyan and magenta on the TV screen. Deeper shade of purple that I've ever seen. Crumbs on my chest from a late night snack. Head on the pillow leaning all the way back. The hum of the fridge is a comforting sound. Gravity is gone, I'm not touching the ground. Ice cubes clinking in the cold glass jar. Watching from the window at a falling star. Soft haze swirling in the dim lamp light. Everything is golden, everything is bright. Cool breeze blowing through the open slit. This is the moment, and I'm loving it. Socks on the carpet, feeling real slow. Hot on the vibe, letting everything flow. No more pressure, no more noise in the street. Just the lo-fi rhythm and the boom bap beat. Finally home, where the light is low. Letting all the heavy burdens go. Safe in the haze of the midnight blue. Nothing left to say, nothing left to do. Just a soft glow in a quiet room. Watching all the inner peace start to bloom. Everything's easy, everything's right. Floating on the rhythm of the velvet night. Yeah, keep it drifting. Just stay right here in the quiet.
Just let the city fade out. Leave it all behind for a minute. Midnight sanctuary. We're here now. Keys on the counter, heavy metal sound. Dragging my feet across the hardwood ground. Shoulders are aching from the weight of the day. Watching the city, colors fading to gray. Another 10 hours just to pay for the rent. Feeling like every bit of spirit is spent. The elevator hummed a lonely low tune under the glow of a fluorescent moon. My soul is a vessel that's running on dry. Watching the digital clock ticking on by. Loosen the tie and I kick off the shoes. Tired of singing these corporate blues. Yeah. Windows are fog from the rain on the glass. Waiting for all of this tension to pass. Shadows along on the hallway wall. Waiting for silence to answer the call. The grind is a cycle that never feels through. But now I am home and I know what to do. Let the world outside just drift away. I had enough of the heat of the day. Finally finding the peace in the dark. Leaving behind every bite and every bar. Homegrown comfort, the soul is at rest. Taking the weight right off of my chest. Quiet horizon of violet view. Doing the things that I wanted to do. The sofa is soft and it sinks in so deep. Promise myself that I won't fall asleep. The hum of the fridge is a comforting song. This is the place where I truly belong. Remote in my hand and I scan through the night. Bathed in the glow with the blue filtered light. Reach for the bag and the salt on my tongue. The evening is ancient, the evening is young. Ice in the glass makes a crystalline clink. Taking a moment to sit and to think. The air is a blanket, the room is a haze. Lost in the gentle and wandering gaze. No more phone calls, no more demands. Just a soft texture of time in my hands. Crumbs on my shirt and a smile on my face. Master of all of this sovereign space. The city is screaming, but I cannot hear nothing but stillness and clarity here. The world outside just drift away. I've had enough of the heat of the day. Finally finding the peace
to do. Just drift away in the violet haze. We're good now, safe inside. Stay in the calm, let the night take over. One time for the quiet mind, just let it breathe. Yeah. Clock hits 5, but my feet are dragging slow. Heavy soul with nowhere left to go. Office lights fading in the rainy gray. Another piece of me just drifted away. Shoulders tight from the weight of the day. Searching for the words I forgot to say. The train is loud and the city's too bright. I'm just a shadow looking for the night. Keys in the door and the lock clicks neat. Dropping my bag by my tired feet. Deep breath in, but the air feels thin. Counting all the places that I've never been. The grind is a ghost that follows me home, leaving me hollow in the cold and the chrome. Hungry for a silence I can finally touch, because the noise of the world is a bit too much. I close my eyes and I let out a sigh, watching the stress of the morning die. Now the world is drifting out of sight, wrapping me in shadows of the night. Soft golden glow upon the floor. I don't need anything much more. This feeling is the calm I keep before I drift away to sleep. No more waiting, no more rain, just the rhythm washing out the pain. Yeah, yeah. Sinking in the sofa, fabric feels deep. Promises to myself that I'm gonna keep. Remote in my hand, but the screen stays black. Leaning my head and I'm stretching my back. Steam from the tea, making curls in the air. Leaving all the static in the social despair. The amber lamp flickering low on the wall, watching the dust as it starts to fall. Warm honey taste on the tip of my tongue. Sweetest the songs that have ever been sung. Soft cotton socks and a blanket of blue. Finding a version of me that is new. Clock on the shelf as a rhythmic beat. Cool breeze coming from the quiet street. No phone in my hand, no digital glow. Just letting the blood in my pulses flow. A box of old crackers, crumbs on my chest. Finally giving all my demons a rest. The silence is golden, the silence is sweet. Safe in my corner, the world is complete. Now the world is drifting out of sight, wrapping me in shadows of the night. Soft golden glow upon the floor. I don't need anything much more. This feeling is the calm I keep before I drift away to sleep. No more waiting, no more rain. Yeah, just the rhythm washing out the pain. Just the calm, no more wait. Stay in the haze. Just the rhythm. Keep it right here. Yeah. Got it all. Still numb, still here. City lights are flickering like tired eyes. I'm staring at the ceiling where the shadow lies. Another day of chasing what I thought was gold, but every storyboard is just a story sold. My heavy feet are dragging on the hardwood floor. I don't even remember what I'm working for. The bank is full, but I can feel my soul is thin, like paper walls that let the winter wind right in. I'm drowning in the noise of every neon sign, trying to find a moment that is truly mine. The pressure on my chest is like a heavy stone. I'm surrounded by the crowd, but I feel all alone. I take my watch off just to let the seconds stop. Tired of the climbing, looking for the drop. I'm shedding off the suit and all the plastic smiles. I walked 1,000 miles, but only empty hours. The silence in the room is starting to get loud. I'm finally stepping out from underneath the cloud. Finally home in the glow of the amber light, leaving all the heavy worries in the night. Let the music wash away the grit and grime. I'm taking back the rhythm and I'm taking back my time. Floating on a cloud where the world can't reach. Practice every lesson that the quiet has to teach. Finding my center while the record spins slow. This is the only place that I truly know. The sofa sinks deep like it's holding my weight. I'm closing up the curtains and I'm locking the gate. The hum of the fridge is the only sound I hear. The static of the world is starting to disappear. I brew a cup of tea and watch the steam arise. I can finally see the truth without the tired disguise. The velvet pillow feels like a soft embrace. I'm erasing every memory of the frantic race. The lamplight is warm, casting gold on the wall. I'm listening to the rain as I watch it fall. My fingers trace the patterns on the fabric weave. I'm finally at the point where I can just breathe. No phone on the table and no clocks in sight. Just me and the stars in the cool of the night. A box of old cookies and a book I never read, replacing all the static that was living in my head. The pieces of nectar and I'm taking a sip. I'm loosening the anchor and I'm letting it slip. Finally home in the glow of the amber light, leaving all the heavy worries in the night. Let the music wash away the grit and grime. I'm taking back the rhythm and I'm taking back my time. Floating on a cloud where the world can't reach. Practice every lesson that the quiet has to teach. Finding my center while the record spins slow. This is the only place that I truly know. Yeah, just me and the slow rhythm. Let it drift. No more noise, just a silence. Love is silence. Stay right here. Stay in this dream, don't wake up. We got enough. We got enough time. Another day gone, left my soul on the floor. Can't even remember what I was fighting for. My feet are dragging heavy like they're made of lead. Counting on the noise spinning round inside my head. The office lights were blinding white and way too cold. Just another story that has already been told. My phone is buzzing but I'm leaving it behind. Trying to find a piece of spirit I can call mine.
The world feels empty like a hollowed out shell, trapped in the cycle in a quiet kind of hell. I turn the key and hear the engine start to hum, waiting for the feeling, waiting for the peace to come.
The shadow stretching long across the parking lot, giving everything I have, even when there's not a lot. I put it in a drive and let the city fade away. Done with all the pressure, done with every single day. The glass is cold against my fingertips tonight.
Searching for the freedom in the glowing neon light. Finally breathing, drifting through the violet haze,
losing my reflection
in the neon city maze.
The weight is lifting,
floating like a summer breeze.
finding my sanctuary,
Living life at ease, no more static.
just the rhythm of the street.
The midnight air
It's tasting bitter and so sweet.
I'm finally home, even though I'm on the road.
Dropping off the burden,
Dropping off the heavy heavy load.
The leather seat is soft, I'm sinking deep inside. Nowhere left to run and nowhere left to hide. I watch the purple glow reflect against the dash, trading all the chaos for a quiet little splash. The street lights, rhythm passing by like golden rain, washing out the worry, washing out the daily pain. I reach for the dial, let the Lofi start to play, watching all the people simply
drift the other way.
A cool mist is rising from the asphalt down below,
Taking it so easy,
taking it so very slow.
the city looks like magic from this lonely point of view. Neon sign shadows making everything look new.
I feel the vibration from the bass beneath my hand,
Gliding through the dark across this empty urban land.
just a ghost in motion,
Just a shadow in the night,
wrapped in the comfort of the
dim and hazy light.
no destination needed,
Just the movement in the soul.
finally feeling steady,
Finally feeling whole. Finally breathing, drifting through the violet haze.
losing my reflection.
In the neon city maze,
The weight is lifting,
floating like a summer breeze.
finding my sanctuary.
Living life at ease, no more static.
Just the rhythm of the street,
The midnight air
it's tasting bitter
and so sweet. I'm finally home,
even though I'm on the road.
dropping off the burden, dropping off the heavy load. Just stay,
In the haze,
don't wake me.
it's quiet now.
Just peace.
I'll say this out loud, keep it low, keep it down. I don't show it in crowds, but it sits with me now. Yeah, just the road in me. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The clock hits 12 and I'm finally through. The world wants more, but I'm over the view. My feet are dragging on the cold concrete. The weight of the grind feels like a defeat. My soul is empty, my battery is low. Too many faces with nowhere to go. I loosen my tie and I drop the keys, begging the night for a moment of ease. The city is loud and the voices are harsh, walking through ghosts in a digital marsh. I climb in the seat and I shut the door. Don't wanna hear about the stress anymore. The silence is heavy, the silence is deep, while the rest of the world is falling asleep. I stare at the dash and I take a breath, leaving the shadows of a mental death. The engine hums like a lullaby song. This is the place where I finally belong. Floating away on a river of light. The neon is washing me clean tonight. No more pressure, no more weight, leaving the worries outside of the gate. It's just the road and the purple sky, watching the ghosts of the city go by. Finding my center, finding my soul, giving the silence, yeah, the full control. The full control. Yeah, yeah. One hand on the wheel, one resting low, driving through streets where the blue lights glow. The leather is soft and the cabin is warm, a peaceful shell in the middle of a storm. The rain on the glass makes a rhythm, make sound as I glide through the heart of the underground. The smell of the rain in the cool night air, cleaning the toxins of every care. I see my reflection in the window pane, finally breaking the link of the chain. Passing the diners and the closed up shops, the ticking of time is the only thing stops. I reach for the dial and I turn up the bass. The vibration settles the lines on my face. My heartbeat slows to the tempo of the track, looking ahead and never looking back. The dashboard glow is the only friend I need, planting the peace like a homegrown seed. Floating away on a river of light. The neon is washing me clean tonight. No more pressure, no more weight, leaving the worries outside of the gate. It's just the road and the purple sky, watching the ghosts of the full control. Just keep it low. Watching the neon glow. Yeah, it's real this time. Just me and the road. Stay in the haze. Let it fade, don't let it fade away tonight. Yeah, yeah. The city lights are flickering, my vision's getting blurry. I'm tired of the noise, tired of the constant hurry. My feet are dragging heavy on the pavement of the street. And the long day down, feel the ache inside my feet. The grind is like a ghost, yeah, it's haunting every room. My soul is feeling empty, just a shadow in the gloom. I step inside the car and I see you sitting there, but there's a wall of glass and the coldness in the air. The engine's on the low, but the words are hard to find. Left the pressure of the office and the deadline far behind. I'm looking at your hands, but they're folded in your lap. Trying to bridge the distance, trying to close the gap. The dashboard glow is blue, casting shadows on your face. Feels like we're drifting out, spinning into outer space. I don't wanna go home if the home is feeling hollow. Got a bitter taste of silence that is getting hard to swallow. Just look at me once, let me see that you're still here, before the memory fades and we both just disappear. Just let the velvet night take away the heavy weight. I'm reaching for your hand, hope it isn't getting late. Find a little peace in the middle of the dark. Try to find a fire, try to save a little spark. Floating through the haze, let the world just spin away. I just wanna hear all the things you didn't say. Find a little peace, find a rhythm for the soul. Help me find the pieces, help me try to feel whole. Yeah, 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 yeah. The heat is blowing warm, I can feel it on my skin. Watching how the street lights make the colors swirl and spin. Leaning back to see, feel the fabric soft and deep, while the rest of the city is beginning now to sleep. I reach for the dial, turn the volume up a notch. Counting every second on the ticking on my watch. I got some chocolate in the tray, let the sugar hit the tongue. Thinking about the days back when we were both so young. The rain starts to fall, hear the tapping on the roof of our love falling down. Yeah, I'm looking for the proof. I smell the rainwater mixing with your sweet perfume. Wishing we could stay inside this little moving room. Neon signs are passing, purple, pink, and cyan bright. Everything is glowing in the middle of the night. I just wanna sit here and watch the windows fall, getting lost together in this quiet midnight law. Don't open up the door, don't step into the cold. I just wanna find something real that I can hold. Just let the velvet night take away the heavy weight. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm reaching for your hand, hope it isn't getting late. Find a little peace in the middle of the dark. Try to find a fire, try to save a little spark. Flowing through the haze, let the world just spin away. I just wanna hear all the things you didn't say. Find a little peace, find a rhythm for the soul. Help me find the pieces, help me try to feel whole. Just stay right here, don't let it fade. The night is still young, yeah. Peace.
Yeah, just another night in the city. Take a deep breath, let it all go. Check it. Yeah, yeah. The city neon flickering, my eyes are getting heavy, dragging feet across the floor, I'm feeling far from ready. Another shift is over, but the pressure's still a mountain. Thirsting for some silence like a traveler at a fountain. Threw my keys onto the table, heard the echo in the hall. feeling like a shadow just leaning against the wall. My soul is feeling empty like a battery on low. Too much noise inside my head with nowhere left to go. The ground is like a heavy chain pulling on my chest. Running through the maze of life, I'm failing every test. Suit and tie, suffocating, let me breathe a minute. World is spinning way too fast, I'm tired of being in it. Every bone is aching from the weight of all the debt. Thinking about the things I've done and things I might regret. Staring at the ceiling while the shadows start to creep. Promises I couldn't find and dreams I couldn't keep. Just a ghost inside the machine, searching for a spark. Trying to find a way to light the corners of the dark. Finally drifting, I'm letting it go. Letting the rhythm just take over the show. No more heavy lifting, just floating on high. Under the velvet of a west coast sky. Homegrown vibes, yeah, the peace is found. Losing my worries in the lo-fi sound. Everything's quiet, the world is at rest. Feeling the heart beating inside my chest. Sinking to the sofa, let the fabric hold my weight. Lock the world outside the door and double turn the gate. Reach for the remote, see the static on the screen. Floating in the hazy blue, a quiet, peaceful scene. Spark a little something, watch the ember start to glow. Watching how the silver smoke is moving nice and slow. The smell of sweet pine filling up the lonely room. Chasing out the winter cold and all the daily gloom. Got some crumbs upon my chest, snacking on some chips, cold soda on the side. Lingering on my lips, dim the lights down low until the amber starts to fade. The best decision of the day is the one I finally made. Listening to the hum of the fridge in the street. Tapping out the temple with the soles of my feet. Warmth in my fingertips, a buzzing in my brain. Washing off the salty dust of all the city rain. Wrapped in a blanket, yeah, the cocoon is tight. Found my little sanctuary in the middle of the night. Ay, finally drifting, I ain't get a vibe. Letting the rhythm just take over the show. No more heavy lifting, just floating on high. Under the velvet of a west coast sky. Homegrown vibes, yeah, the peace is found. Losing my worries in the lo-fi sound. Everything's quiet, the world is at rest. Feeling the heart beating inside my chest, yeah. Just stay here for a while. Don't wake me up yet. Keep it chill. West Coast soul. Peace. Yeah. Yeah. Hey. Yeah. Just another late night. Phone's on silent, world's on pause. Keys jingle in the lock, another day done. Walking through the door, hiding from the sun. Ties a little tight, lungs feeling thin. The city took a lot, where do I begin? Feet dragging heavy on the hardwood floor. I don't wanna hear the world knocking at my door. Briefcase hits the rug with a hollow thud. Feeling like my spirit sinking in the mud. Deadline screaming in the back of my mind. Left the corporate circus and the daily grind. Shoulders hunched over from the weight of the tasks. Tired of the faces and the corporate masks. Bank accounts full but the soul's feeling void. Static in my head, I'm getting quite annoyed. Neon lights flashing through the window pane. Driving me crazy, driving me insane. I pulled a heavy curtain, shut the darkness out. Silence is the only thing I care about. Let the lo-fi spin, let the rhythm take hold. Turning silver stories into liquid gold. I'm floating on the bass, drifting far away. Leaving all the ghosts of a heavy Saturday. No more noise, just the hum of the beat. Feeling that peace from my head to my feet. Homegrown vibes in a world so cold. Finally found a center or so I'm told. The couch sinks deep, yeah, it knows my name. Life is just a circle, life is just a game. Reach for the remote, click the TV off. Light a little something, hear a muffled cough. The blue light fades to a dim amber glow. Watching cherry embers moving nice and slow. Crumbs on my chest from a bag of cheap chips. Salt on my tongue and a smile on my lips. The road's piano loops like a lazy string. Living in the middle of a waking dream. The air gets thick, yeah, the air gets sweet. Cool breeze blowing from the alley to the street. Phones on the table, face down, silent mode. I'm officially off for this heavy duty road. Shadows on the wall doing slow motion spins. This is where the real life finally begins.
Ice cubes melting in a glass on the side. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. Let the lo-fi spin, let the rhythm take hold. Turning silver stories into liquid gold. I'm floating on the bass, drifting far away, leaving all the ghosts of a heavy Saturday. No more noise, just the hum of the beat. Feeling that peace from my head to my feet. Homegrown vibes in a world so cold. Finally found the center, or so I'm told. Yeah, just static silence. Let it loop. Don't wake me up. West Coast, chill, peace, peace. Where the world fades off. Yeah, just me, the silence, and this beat. Let it flow. Let it breathe. Check it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. My keys jingle out against the wooden floor. I'm leaning my weight back against the door. The city outside is a ghost and a roar, but I don't wanna hear that noise anymore. Feet dragging heavy like they're made of lead. Got 1,000 voices spinning in my head. The grind took a piece of my soul today. Watch the blue sky turn to dusty gray. Yeah. Empty pockets and a heart feeling hollow. Too many bitter pills for one man to swallow. I loosen my tie and I kick off my shoes. Trading the world for some rhythm and blues. The fluorescent lights were way too bright. Now I'm chasing the shadows of the velvet night. Stiff shoulders aching from the heavy weight. Checking the clock, yeah, it's getting late. One step inside and the pressure starts to fade. Walking away from the mess that they made. Floating away where the air is so still. Watching the moonlight sit on the sill. I'm letting it go, I'm letting it slide. Safe in the place where I finally can hide. No more questions, no more demands. The universe resting right here in my hands. Just me and the beat, just me and the flow. Nowhere to be, and there's nowhere to go. The sofa sinks deep as I fall in the seat. Feeling the carpet underneath my feet. Remote on the cushion, the screen's glowing dim. I'm filling my glass right up to the brim. The aroma of coffee is thick in the air, leaving my worries on the kitchen chair. I dim down the lamp to a golden glow. Watching the cars in the street down below. The ice in the tumbler clinks and it rings. Focusing only on the simplest things. The hum of the fridge is a comfort to me. Finally breathing, finally free. A bag of some chips and a cold soda can. This is the life of a peaceful man. No notifications, my phone's on the floor. I'm not looking for answers at anybody's door. The rhythm is washing the dust from my brain. Sweet meditation, forgetting the strain. Floated away where the air is so still. Watching the moonlight sit on the sill. I'm letting it go, I'm letting it slide. Safe in the place where I finally can hide. No more questions, no more demands. The universe resting right here in my hands. Just me and the beat, just me and the flow. Nowhere to be, and there's nowhere to go. Yeah. Just me and the keys. Finally. Yeah. Leaving it all behind. Stay chill. Yeah. Yeah. Finally home. Just where the world can't find me. Turn the lights down low. Let the silence speak. Check it. The heavy city air felt like lead on my skin. Chasing the dollar where the walls are closing in. Deadline screaming like a siren in my head. Walking through the lobby with a heart full of dread. Dragging my shadow across the cold concrete floor. Finally standing right in front of my door. The click of the lock is the sound of the cure.
leaving behind everything that was impure. Soul feeling empty like a hollowed out tree. Tired of the person I'm forced to be. Shadows under eyes from the blue light glare. Suffocating slowly in that office chair air. The world is too loud, always asking for more. But I'm leaving that noise on the other side of the door. Deep breath in, feel the weight start to slide. No more pretending, nowhere left to hide. Just a ghost in the machine until I hit the lights. Ready to reclaim the silence of the nights. Let the world fade away into the blue. I'm finally back to the version of me that's true. No more clocks, no more things I gotta do. Just a violet haze and a peaceful view. Floating on the waves of a homegrown vibe. Leaving all the pressure of the daily tribe. Safe in the silence where the stars subscribe. The peace in my chest is the only bribe. Sinking in the sofa till the fabric meets my soul. Watching the shadows play a quiet little role. Remote on the table but I leave the screen black. Healing the spirit from the heavy attack. The hum of the fridge is a lo-fi song. This is the place where I finally belong. Bare feet resting on a worn-out rug. Feeling the quiet, give my senses a hug. Warm amber glow from the lamp in the hall. Painting soft patterns on the bedroom wall. A glass of cold water with a slice of the moon. Listen to the rhythm of a silent tune. The scent of old books and a fresh linen breeze. Finally putting all my demons at ease. No phone buzzing, no pings on the glass. Watching the minutes and the hours slowly pass. I'm the king of the quiet, the lord of the still. Climbing the peak of my own private hill. Let the world fade away into the blue. I'm finally back to the version of me that's true. No more clocks, no more things I gotta do. Just a violet haze and a peaceful view. Floating on the waves of a homegrown vibe. Leaving all the pressure of the daily tribe. Safe in the silence where the stars subscribe. The peace in my chest is the only bribe. Yeah. Just me and the walls. No more noise. Finally free. Let it drip. Quiet now. Flames that still burn. Every mile, every street light, just letting it all fade. No rush tonight. Just the engine in the silence. Yeah, let's just drive. Clock on the wall is a heavy weight. Another long shift and it's getting late. My keys are jingle jangling in my hand. Just another day I barely could stand. My soul is feeling empty like a hollow shell. In this concrete maze where the shadows dwell. My feet are dragging slow across the floor. I can't face the noise of the world anymore. The city lights are blinking, the tired blue. Everything feels old and nothing is new. I'm leaning my head on the cold glass pane, trying to wash away the stress in the rain. The grind is a ghost that follows my heels. Hard to explain how the heaviness feels. I step to the curb where the silence is loud, trying to escape from the ghost of the crowd. I open the door and I slide inside, ready to let the midnight be my guide. I'm drifting away to the edge of the night, under the glow of the pale yellow light. The pressure is lifting, I'm letting it go. Moving so steady and moving so slow. These homegrown vibes are all that I need, planting the peace like a heavenly seed. I'm finally breathing, I'm finally free. The silence is talking directly to me. The silence is talking directly to me. Yeah. The steering wheel is smooth beneath my palm. The hum of the motor is a midnight song. My head just a mirror and I dim the dash, watching the city flick by like a flash. The air from the vent is a cool soft breeze, lifting the weight and I'm feeling that ease. I reach for the dial and I turn it down low, watching the neon lights start to glow. A sip of cold water to clear out my throat. On this river of asphalt, I'm just a boat. The dashboard clock says it's half
3, just the way that I wanted the world to be. The smell of the rain on the heated street, the rhythm of tires is a soothing beat. My shoulders are dropped and the tension is gone. I could keep driving until the first dawn. The street lights are pearls on a velvet string. Peace is the only song that I sing. I'm drifting away to the edge of the night, under the glow of the pale yellow light. The pressure is lifting, I'm letting it go. Moving so steady and moving so slow. These homegrown vibes are all that I need, planting the peace like a heavenly seed. I'm finally breathing, I'm finally free. The silence is talking directly to me. Just me and the road, no pressure tonight. Just silence, keep it rolling slowly. Yeah, finally home. Turn the lights down low, just let the music breathe for a second. You know the vibe. Let's just fade out. Another day, another cycle of the heavy grind, leaving all the chaos of the world behind. My feet are dragging across the wooden floor. I don't wanna hear the city screaming anymore. My soul is feeling empty like a hollow shell, stuck inside a rhythm that I know too well. Shoulders feeling heavy from the weight of time, looking for a reason, looking for a rhyme. Threw my keys down on the table by the door. I can't take the pressure, I don't want no more. Shadows on the walls are moving way too slow, thinking about the places that I'll never go. Phone is on silent, let the messages pile. It's been a long minute since I found a smile. Just a ghost in the hallway, fading in the gray, counting all the hours of a wasted day. The grind is a prison, the walls are closing in, wondering where the real me has ever been. Floating on the rhythm of the tide, nowhere left to run and nowhere to hide. Just breathing in the air so calm and wide. I'm keeping all the worries locked outside. It's midnight magic glowing in the room, chasing away the heavy sense of doom. The silence is the flower that will bloom, taking away the weight of all the gloom. Sinking in the sofa, let the fabric hold me tight. Dimming down the lamps, I'm embracing the night. Grab a bag of chips, feel the crunch, feel the salt, bringing every spinning thought to a sudden halt. Glass of cold water, feel the chill in my throat. On the sea, you're quiet, I'm the only boat. The TV is flickering with the volume on 0. In this little room, I'm my own damn hero. Send a Vogue books in the rain on the glass, watching every minute of the evening pass. My hoodie is soft, yeah, the wood is a dream. Living life slow, flowing just like a stream. No more deadlines, no more chasing the clock, just the sound of the wind where the trees used to rock. My eyes getting heavy, yeah, the vibe is so deep, falling in the layers of a peaceful sleep. Every little worry is a speck of the dust, learning how to listen, learning how to trust. Floating on the rhythm of the tide, nowhere left to run and nowhere to hide. Just breathing in the air so calm and wide. I'm keeping all the worries locked outside.